You're not sure that you love me, but you're not sure enough to let me go. It's alright, yeah, I'll be fine. Don't worry about this heart of mine. Take your love and hit the road. Nothing you can do or say gonna break my heart anyways. Just leave the pieces when you go. Rockin', rockin' and rollin'. No footprints. Where's the dog? Hey, get over here. Bowl's buried in snow. Here she comes. And go all the way around. Let's check on everything. Chickens are good. Probably could use feeding again. Let's go ahead and do that. Huh. I don't understand why it does that. And then it just goes deathly quiet. Makes no sense to me, mine. Yeah, it's alright, I'll be fine. Alright, we gotta feed the chickens. I'm gonna top off the brewery with barley as well. Hopefully we can get to the road without having too much of an issue. Alright, cool. Go ahead and close the invisible lid. Oh, what's up, Bill? I just replied to your comment, actually. I was just, when I replied to your comment, I said that that trailer is an auto-load trailer, and unfortunately can't use those on console because they're a script mod. So I don't know why it is you can't get script mods on console, but you can't. It was that way for 19 too. Although 19 did end up getting some auto-load trailers towards the end. So I wouldn't say all hope is lost. You'll potentially get some eventually. But I have no clue why some of the mods just, they won't let them come to console. This truck really bothers me. I wish there was a way to turn the engine brake off. Alright, let's back on in there. Feed our chickens. Come on. There we go. We're gonna fast forward through the winter here pretty quick. We just gotta get our chickens fed and get the brewery filled up. That way we're not wasting on anything. The chickens will quit producing eggs if they run out of food, so gotta keep those eggs coming in. But I hope everybody's having a good day. Middle of the week, it's hump day. Getting closer to Friday. I'm excited because I get to start my new job on Monday. And I won't have to be out in the snow and the cold anymore. But we'll see. Did we haul all that crap already? Oh, I hit the wrong button. I don't think we... Yeah, we're empty. But we still got plenty of food and stuff, though. Alright. Get this back to the farm. So, Bill, do you play... Oh! That's kind of a weird schedule. Bill, do you play Farm Sim with a wheel on PS4? Like, do you have a steering wheel to play with, or do you just use controller? It's alright, yeah, I'll be fine. Alright, that's all covered and good. Should be fine. I want to get this bad boy in the shed, though. I don't want to leave it out in the snow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shouldn't have to fertilize with this again. Should be good to go because we already put one layer on it, and the planter we're going to be using, which we're going to have to lease, will have that stuff on it. So let's get to March. Actually, we can just go to April 1st and just get there. Oh, no, we need to go move the chicken eggs. I'm gonna do it the easy way. Alright, where are you at? You're over here. Visit the chickens. Alright, let's get this crap up here. Oh, nice. I know a couple people who, they prefer to play with controller unless they're doing like a lot of driving. Which a lot of people I know that play Farm Sim, they don't actually do a whole lot of the farming. They just hire workers and stuff to get it done, which is fine. I mean, you play the game how you want. But I'm like, if that's the case, I wouldn't even waste my money on a wheel. Because I know I'll never be using it. The workers will be doing all the work. Okay, that's maximized. Gotta move this honey pallet. Oh, bees are buzzing. Okay, we probably need to go to the brewery too. Make sure there's no beer. Because if we go, I need to find. I think I did get a decent auto load semi truck. Pretty sure I did. Should be nice if I did, because that trailer I had was just garbage. That semi trailer. But that little trailer, it doesn't haul quite as much as I'd like to. Oi! Oh, who you think you are? Much trouble as I have doing this by hand, I'd probably be better off with a freaking forklift. It's alright, I'll be fine. Oh my goodness. That'll work. Take your love and hit the road. Alright. Okay. I don't think we can plant yet. I'm gonna check just in case. No, we cannot plant until April. So let's just go ahead and get to April then. Okay, it's 6:30 in the morning. Go ahead and leave it on 5 times. Run back over here and move some pallets again. I think next year, like next in-game year, we're gonna plant wheat instead of barley. Do some wheat beer. Just to change it up. And I'm not gonna do all the fields again. I'll change it up a little bit. So, let's drive this truck back to the farmyard. Then we're gonna have to get the big boy tractor ready. And go ahead and rent our seeder. Just make sure the delivery is right here. So let's take a look. I want to make sure I want to go with the same one I was thinking of, or if I want to do a different one, because we do have this modded one. They're both the same. That one's 368,000 though. It holds a little more. Goes the same speed and plants the same thing. It just has fertilizer. So I don't think that's a benefit. I'm gonna rent one. I'm gonna rent one with a purpose. Like that one. It's probably gonna cost me about, oh, not too bad. Figured 26 grand. But then we gotta rent this thing. So far we got 30 grand into it. Then we just gotta fill it up. Yeah, it's alright, yeah, I'll be fine. There's big boy tractor. Go ahead and back this disc up over there, so it's not in our way in the future. So excited. Getting some corn in the ground. Barley was a good investment. Did all my controls just get changed? Or what? There we go, that worked. Alright, let's go fill up that big wagon first. Then we'll connect it to the seeder. This is a pull behind wagon, it's not a pull between. So it's got to go at the butt end. So we'll have to disconnect again. I don't know if we're gonna fit this thing in here. To go out and kind of turn it back in. This is why I didn't go with the dual wheel one. I know it probably has a little more capacity, but I didn't think we'd have the room, and I was probably right. Now, I think this fills up seeds first, but I'm gonna test it and see. Okay, that didn't work. Let's move it to the other one. See if it'll fill up seeds now. Okay, let's go make sure we have seeds. I don't think we did. Okay. Wait a minute. I think I know what we need to do. We've got a bunch of seeds and fertilizer up at the chicken pen area, so I think I want to see if we can get it in here with that. Because I don't want to buy more and have to unload it again and just have a big old stockpile of this crap. It's alright, I'll be fine. I don't know why the stream looks like crap. I'm actually not dropping frames today, and everything looks good on my end, so I don't understand why it's not looking so good. Maybe it's just the resolution set on my phone, but I don't think it is. I think it's just YouTube. I just don't think they like people having a decent stream. This is gonna be fun and take us a minute or two. Okay, Bill, thanks. Appreciate that, because I'm watching it on a cell phone and it just gets blurry all of a sudden, and I don't understand why. Like, but I've had other people too be like, "Oh, it looks fine on my screen," and I'm like, I don't understand why it doesn't look good on my phone then. I'm connected to the internet and I have it on max quality, but it just gets all like fuzzy and stuff. Maybe because I'm watching my own stream? I don't know. Yeah, buddy. Get this thing filled up, and then I'm gonna have to grab a blue Coke. This is taking forever. Lean on me, you, when you're not strong. I'll lean on you. Boop. I love how they just like slowly float to the top. Well, that's weird, especially on console, because you shouldn't have any mods that would cause an issue, because they've all passed through Giants testing. Are you playing on one of the base game maps, or are you on a modded map? I know there's only like 2 mod maps out so far for console. And there's only 2. There might be more now. I haven't checked the maps today, but I ordered me a new gaming computer last night. Hopefully be able to make better quality videos for you guys. Oh, you're on Elm Creek? I don't know what could cause that then. I've never had that issue before. The only time I've ever actually had issues in any of the farm sim games with crashes was with course play. And I still use it, don't get me wrong, but with course play, I was trying to load a course once on a modded map and it froze and then crashed the game. Get out of here. Playing ice hockey with freaking fertilizer bags. We'll get this thing filled up at some point. I mean, all this stuff came out of one of these, or one similar, so I know it'll all fit. While this last bag goes in, oh, it's over. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab us a new beverage. Straight from the brewery. Lean on me. But then, you paid for it, didn't you? Just the middle one. Okay, well, when you dip board that summer sauce, it still needs cut up. Dun 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 dun. Huh. That's weird. I mean, because there shouldn't be a mod that's available to you that could cause issues with the game. Now, I know on consoles and stuff, there has been a little bit of issues with just the game in general. Like, there was certain people were having different types of game crashes, and they were supposed to have fixed that with the update that came out a while back. But I don't know if that could potentially be an issue. Like, they just didn't completely get everything fixed. I haven't seen a new update yet, so but since now everything's cross-compatible, their updates take longer to come out because they want to make sure and try to get everything they possibly can, because they don't want to be posting updates all the time. Which we never had that problem with 19 because it wasn't cross-platform. So, I mean, we'd get 3 updates in 1 week sometimes. I just really hope they're coming out with a DLC here pretty soon, because I need something. I really want precision farming is what I want. I want it to come back to Fs22. And as soon as it does come back, if we're still on this series, we're probably going to shut this series down and start a completely new series, probably on a different map, with precision farming. Because I love being able to increase your yield like that. The way you're able to do it with precision farming. But hopefully with this new computer, once it gets here, I'll be able to play with some serious graphics going on. Oh, past it. I'm only going to go up to about 50%. If I have to fill up again, that's fine. Yeah, and that's a pain in the butt. I really do. I mean, I get your frustration. I really do. I hate when I have a game that I love to play so much and it crashes on me. Because, I mean, that's just time wasted that you could be playing and enjoying the game. But I don't know if you have already or not, but if I was you, I would report the problem to Giants so they know what's going on. I mean, maybe they've already got other reports, but it always helps to report the stuff that you find. The problem with being on PC is it's hard for like us to tell if we're having problems with the game because we have access to so many third-party mod sites. So it could be a mod that's causing issues, not the game. Like I've noticed that, I don't know if I've noticed on this map, let me look. Not so much. But I noticed earlier that whenever I was playing, I was in the tractor and I noticed the screen was flickering. Okay. I didn't know this thing was this much of a pain in the ass. Holy Jesus. You gonna get over there? Probably not. I can fix that. There, it should be close enough. Okay, now we're all attached. Let's get us some corn going. Normally these seeders won't plant corn, but for some reason I have a mod that says this seeder can plant corn. So I'm gonna use that to my advantage because it's way bigger than the other one we can get. Yeah, I try to make sure I do that anyway, just in case I do something that I don't like. I can just go back to a different game save and not have to worry about screwing something up, especially when it comes to like no brakes on this thing, huh? Didn't I tell you to lower? Why is it not lowering? There it goes. It wasn't even showing the option to lower that thing. Lean on me. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I'll be happy when we can own this outright without having to lease it. I mean, just a seeder and the tank are worth like over, I think it's $700,000 for the combo. That's ridiculous. gonna have to do something a little janky here. I'll pull up, and I'm gonna turn, and I'm gonna lift, and I'm gonna slide, and then we're gonna go through here. I have to go around this pole. I mean, I'm not real worried if we miss a little chunk right here, but I just didn't want to miss that whole corner from making a circle. Yeah, we did end up missing a little bit, but it'll be alright. Main thing I don't want to do is I don't want to get it too close to this barn. There we go. So excited. Corn is my favorite crop, and we're finally getting it back in the ground again. And like I said, we should not have to fertilize again. It should be 100% fertilized. Oh yeah, yeah. We do, I don't know, it might be coming to console, but we do have, I seen it on a third-party site the other day. I didn't get it because I don't have cows and stuff yet, but I did see a mineral feed shed. Yeah, I think we have that option on PC, and I do think it's in testing for Mod Hub. Ashok, how's it going? I hope I said your name right. I might have butchered it. I think I can say Kumar better. But how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Alright, let's get some GPS going here. That way we can make sure we get perfectly straight lines. I mean, Millennial Farmer uses GPS, so why can't we? Turn the lines off though. I don't like seeing the lines. It kind of ruins my what's the word I'm looking for? My realism, I guess. It's not the word I'm looking for. I can't think of the word I'm looking for, so I guess it'll just have to do. Yeah, that's what I normally do. That's what I did with the chickens, if you followed along with the series, but I had 2 chicken pens before, and I had a bunch of wheat, and I had ran out of wheat, and I got the mod for the bigger chicken coop, so I just wanted to switch to it, so I could have 900 chickens per pen instead of 360. So instead of like getting the chicken transport trailers and stuff, I just sold those 2 pens and all the chickens and waited till I harvested the barley that we were growing for the brewery. That way I had chicken feed and everything I needed. I mean, we got plenty of chicken feed. We're gonna be good for a while. But even if not, like, I'll buy the chicken food. But I get what you're saying with the cows. Like, most of the time I do cows, I actually only end up feeding them hay, because it's 80% productivity. And I usually never do cows for milk. I normally always do like beef cattle. So I mean, it just means they grow a little bit slower as beef cows, like only 20% slower, so nothing too outrageous. But I've worked on a lot of beef farms, and that's why I do beef cattle. It's because I'm familiar with that kind of stuff. I've never worked on a dairy or anything before. I had a job interview at a dairy once, but I never heard from them, so I never got to do that gig. But also, even on like the beef farms I have worked on, we've never used like a mixed ration. Like the best we ever did, my grandpa actually has like the best beef that I've ever tasted before in my life. And all he does is he actually has a deal with a brewery, and he puts his steers in a pen, and he gets the brewer's waste, and he mixes it with straw as a filler, straw's the filler, and feeds them brewer's waste and that straw, and that's how he fattens them up and gets them to eating weight. And they are the best cow. They're the best steaks or hamburger I've ever had in my life. Oh, I got you. You're going to be a dairy farm. And I mean, to each their own. There's nothing wrong with doing any of it. That's what I love about Farm Sim. You can play it however you want to. Especially with all the mods that come out. I mean, by the end of 19, Farm Simulator was basically just a simulator. Like, you could do gold mining, you could do freaking, well, anything. Gold mining, logging, but you can still do logging. The gold mining's slowly making its way to fruition. I've already seen the mods. Yeah, and I think most dairy farms actually do both. Sometimes. At some point on this series, I think I would like to get cows. It's just, I don't particularly, like, that's not my main focus, if that makes sense. Like, cows are going to be something that comes when we are making good money and we're a consistently profitable farm. As of right now, we're doing okay, but you know, we're not doing as good as we could be. Now, I think that will change with this corn harvest. We're going to have a lot of corn to sell this year come harvest time in early November, late October. But it's just, I don't know. I'll get to cows at some point, I think. I have no intention of ending this server not this server, this series anytime soon. So we're going to carry on with this series. Yeah, I mean, I don't really watch a whole lot on dairy farms because, like I said, I never really was involved in it at all. Never been around one, really. Like I said, I did the interview, so I went to one once. And it was pretty cool to see, you know, how they did everything. But I've never been interested in dairy farming, I guess. But I will say this, the dairy farms that I've seen, the one dairy farm that I've seen, none of the cow pens you can get on this game look anything like that dairy farm. Like, they had like 600 milking chutes in one building. It was ridiculous. I was intimidated, actually. I was like, holy crap. How do you handle all this? And the answer is lots and lots of people who know what they're doing. Alright. Alright, one field done, on to the next one. Let's see what we can get done over here. I mean, we're going to get all these planted today, easily. We might actually get to harvesting in this stream. I've only been streaming for 40 minutes. And I plan to go for a decent time. Only problem is I already have to go to the bathroom. So that's probably going to happen. Might as well do it now before we get started on this field. So I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's grab a couple waters here. I'm out of the brewery supplies, so I have to get some more of that stuff tomorrow. Well, I don't know. You guys might not have it yet, Bill, but on PC, there's actually a mod where any of the landscaping is free. Like, you still have to pay for your buildings and stuff, but like to paint or smooth or level anything out, I can do it for free. And I got that mod for that reason, because for one thing, you can screw up easy with it and then it costs you money to fix it. So I liked having that safety net, I guess you'd call it, to where I didn't have to worry like, oh, I screwed that up, but at least I can fix it for free. And then I mean, I used the money cheat for this series, but I haven't used it for anything since. Like, I haven't added money as we played through. I started this farm with $6 million. I spent every bit of it and then went from there. And it's amazing to me that I started with that much money, and yet, like, right now I'm still broke. I've only got $27,000 in the bank. Good news is we don't have anything other than the loan interest that's going to cost us money. Because I did take out a $500,000 loan. We paid down $180,000 of that was some of the barley sales that we had. So we're doing all right. We're gonna have some beer to sell here pretty soon too. So I never realized like how many fields I actually have until it comes to planting season. But I mean, there's nothing else I could be doing, so I might as well be doing the planting myself. But like, we do actually have quite a bit of fields. We got 3 big fields right here. The one across the creek there, that's ours. Then we got the one by the brewery that I made. Yeah, I mean, that might be a mod that never comes to console, I don't know. I don't really know how all the modding works. I know there's certain mods, like anything that's a licensed brand, will never come to console. So like you guys will never have Dodge trucks in console mods. And I know like there's certain script mods that don't work. Yeah, and I mean that's a good alternative. I mean, if when you're setting up a farm, you could give yourself like 10 million bucks, do all your landscaping and shit, and then take it down to 100,000 when you're done. Yeah, there's one coming. I just don't remember the name of it, and I don't know when it's coming. The only problem, and this is the main reason I got a PC when I started playing Farm Sim 17. The only problem with console is you guys, unless they change something this year, like, you guys aren't able to get anything bigger than a standard size map. Which, I mean, I guess really isn't a problem, because like I said, I'm enjoying the heck out of Elm Creek. Just the way I'm playing it now. So, we'll just kind of have to see what comes out. There's not really been any great American maps come out for PC yet either. Like, they came out with the North Dakota map. It's a 16 times, and it runs like crap because you only get 30 frames per second while you're playing on it. They came out with Yukon River Valley, which is a 16 times, but that's like Canada. I mean, I guess you could say it's probably could be in Alaska, but the map makers said it's based on an area in Canada. And then they came out with a Saskatchewan map, so another Canadian map. And then County Line, which it's a standard size map. So it should be, County Line should be coming to console at some point. I don't know if you've ever played on that, Bill. Cowboy, what's up? Yeah, I think pretty much everybody actually in the States thinks Elm Creek's a decent map. I mean, it looks like a realistic place. You got the town site, you got your co-ops and stuff around. So it just actually looks realistic. I want a really good American 4 times map for PC. That's what I want. And that's probably, whenever that map does come out, that'll be what I do my realism series on. Where I play the game as real as possible. I mean, we're talking manual attach for implements and all that good stuff. I mean, if I do ever have issues like I did with this cedar and stuff, I will have to use super strength to get it lined up, because you just can't. I don't know how you're supposed to back this thing up. They said somewhere in the Midwest. Like, they didn't, I don't think they actually picked like a particular town area. Oh, that's dangerous. Now watch this. See, this is where the super strength's gonna come in. Because we're gonna have to lift this thing up and move it over. Okay. Oh, you're up by 13, 14, and 15? Let me take a look at the map real quick. Oh, you're up at those little fields, huh? Well, I know they came out with a map called Deer Creek, which is supposed to be in Ohio. And I think it's in testing with Giants right now. I think it should be coming. I mean, the problem is right now Giants has like 12,000 mods or something in testing. It's ridiculous the amount of mods that's already came out. Like, or that's already in progress. But I found a map on Facebook the other day that is based on the state that I was born and raised in the South. And honestly, I didn't like it. Oh, it's all right, cowboy. It comes with time. Like, this is the third farm sim game I've played, so I've had plenty of practice to be able to make it, to learn how to make a farm. And I still don't think I'm very good at it. I know I watch other people on YouTube who can just make an amazing farm. But I mean, all it takes is getting in there, getting some practice, man. That helps out a lot. Alright, I'm gonna rotate around. This is a big piece of equipment. But I mean, I feel like it's necessary because look how long it's taken us to do. Just, we haven't even finished 2 fields yet. We've been playing for almost an hour. I just wanted to come over here and grab this little section. But honestly, cowboy, that's one of my favoritist ways. Favoritist isn't a word. I know you guys are probably thinking that, but that's one of my favorite ways to play farm sim is to start small. I generally like it when you have a bunch of mods of like older, cheaper tractors and kind of play like a survival series where you know, start small and build your way up. That's how I really enjoy playing because it gives me something to push for. But like even with this playthrough, starting out with $6 million, like there's still a lot to push for because I'm still not like a amazingly profitable farm. Like I almost feel like the mods that like the mod factories that are out so far, I honestly don't think that you make enough money from them because like that brewery, I bet only make like $60,000 off of it a year. So it's almost really not worth it. It is a nice little supplemental income while you're trying to build up, you know, because it gets you through the year, through the winter, and helps you not go bankrupt. But it's not like a get rich kind of deal. I wish they had like a yearly statistic. Might have to look in the finances real quick and see if they do. Because it would be nice to see like what you've made and spent in a year. Yeah, see, there's a monthly. Let's see, where is harvest income? 160,000. That was off of the barley that we sold. I'm guessing this is off sold products. What would sold products be? I don't know. But we're not very profitable, as you see. Like, we made 180,000 and I paid it all back to the loan. But I hate how you can't like go back a couple months or like even click on like a yearly view. It would be sweet if you could see like, okay, this year you profited only 30,000. Cuz then you can know like, okay, I'm screwing something up. I need to watch how I spend money and I need to make a profitable year next year. Holy crap, 9 viewers. What's everybody up to? Don't be shy, we don't bite. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll lean on you. Yep. The profits of our labor are now gone. I really need to come up with an idea for my camera. I really would like it to not be so close to my face. I wonder if there's like a negative zoom I could do. Make it a wider angle. We're probably gonna have to fill up on some seed, but I'm not 100% sure how I want to do that just yet, because I don't want to have to unhook this thing. Maybe get like a small seed tender or something. Then we got another piece of equipment we have to lease. Bill, Cowboy, do you guys leave? We were having a hell of a conversation there for a minute. Oh, you're off lot 34. Yeah, that's not a bad spot. I like those bigger fields. I can show you with my mouse here. Like, I like 32, 31, and 30. Like, I would plow them all into one field. And that's my plan at some point. Also, I want to take... Which ones was it? All 4 of these fields, 40 through 43. I want to get to the point where I can afford those and plow all 4 of those together. I think that would be pretty cool. Because I'm really more into like the big farming, like the big stuff. Which this feels pretty big. What do you mean, cowboy? Like you don't know how to tend to the animals, or like just having to do it, period? Alright, one more pass, I think, and then this field will be done. Which one, cowboy? Feeding the animals is fairly simple other than cows. Cows really can be a pain in the ass sometimes, especially if you're feeding them TMR. But with cows, you can feed them just hay, and they'll be at 80% productivity. So if you don't want to deal with mixing the total mix ration, you can just feed them hay, and they'll only produce 80% of the milk, or they'll only grow 80% as fast. Pigs, in my opinion, I would rather just buy pig food and feed the pigs. But yeah, Bill, like Iowa or Kansas or Nebraska even, they got some pretty big fields out their way. What is another one? Even Texas. Like, I wouldn't mind if Wild West came back to Farm Sim 22. I'd play the crap out of that one. That map actually had like a butcher in it, so you could haul your beef cows to the butcher and then sell the meat. That was actually pretty cool. Elias, how's it going? Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. While you guys are in here, it's completely free, but it'd help us out a lot if you could hit that like button. Like button just helps us out in the algorithm a little bit and helps other people see the stream. So if you could hit that, that would help us out a bunch. Sheep are easy too there, cowboy. Sheep, all you have to do is feed them grass, and they're good to go. If you buy the smaller sheep pen, you do have to give them water as well. But you know, they're fairly easy to take care of. Pigs are too. It's just they take so many different crops that it's kind of intimidating. So like what I like to do is I normally buy, sorry, got the beer burps. I normally buy the first round of pig food, and then that'll give you like everything. So you'll have your root crops in there, you'll have your grain, your protein, all that stuff. And then all you really got to do is grow like soybeans and barley, and that'll fill up their protein and their grain, and that root crop will stay in there for a while because it's only 5% of their food, so they don't eat it very fast. And then once that starts getting low again, I just buy some more pig food, throw it in there, because you don't want to have to go out and buy or lease all that equipment to do so many different types of crops. So it's just easier on you to rotate some of that pre-made pig food into there, and then the majority of the food that you need, which is the protein and the grain, you can just grow it yourself. Use a regular conventional combine, and you're good to go. That's how I do it anyway, and that seems to me to be the easiest way. Appreciate it, Elias. I hope I'm saying your name right. I don't want to butcher it or anything. Lean on me, yeah. Plowing these fields in the hot summer sun. Over by the Gaylordy, here she comes. Alright, awesome. I hate mispronouncing people's names. Just makes me feel kinda not so smart, I guess I would say. Hope your day's going good, Elias. Hope you're enjoying your hump day today. I'm actually happy the week's half over. I got 2 more days at the job I'm at now, and then I get to start a newer, better job. The only time, Cowboy, you're gonna want, like, the only reason you have to make TMR all the time is if you just, for some reason, want to have them at 100% efficiency at all times. You can feed them just hay, and they'll be at 80% productivity, which 80% still pretty darn good in my book. That's what I do normally when I get cows, is I just feed them hay. Because, like I was telling Bill earlier, I've grown up on ranches and stuff, but I've never seen a total mixed ration in my life. So, for like the realism of how I've seen it done, I normally just do hay. I don't really worry about the TMR or anything like that. That's good, Elias. I'm glad to hear it. Glad you're doing good. We've been planting for an hour now. And we've got 3 of our 5 fields done. So that's not too bad. We're not going to be planting too much longer. But I seriously doubt we're going to get away with the amount of seed we have left. But I'm really hoping this corn harvest is gonna work out pretty good. Oh, nice, Elias. Canada's pretty cool. I've never been there. I really want to go there. Do you play Farm Sim on PC or console, Elias? If you play on PC, they came out with the Yukon River Valley map, which is in Canada. Well, Cowboy, if you buy the okay, well, when you come back, let me know and I'll tell you how you know how much to use. But yeah, Elias, if you're playing on PC, they came out with that Yukon River Valley 16 times map. I actually have a personal playthrough on that map. Oh, you're playing on PS4? I'm glad that so many people play it on console, but I'm hoping by the next game, like a lot of you guys will kind of upgrade to a PC. Not that it affects me at all that you guys play on console, but I would like for everybody to see the full potential of Farm Sim, and the only way really to do that is by playing on PC, because you can get all the mods that consoles aren't able to get. Like, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we got for 19 that consoles never got, like the fertilizer spraying airplanes, the helicopters, a lot of the like gold mining maps. Planting weed, huh, Bill? Oh, you're across from the shop? Not bad, not bad. But I mean, I also understand a lot of people can't afford a PC, especially if they're married. I had to fight tooth and nail to order my new PC last night with my wife. Dropping frames. Happens every once in a while, but we're doing pretty good for an hour and 15 minutes. We've only dropped 3% of the frames. It's actually pretty good than normal. Compared to normal, I should say. Alright, we got one little small patch I'm going to hit there. And then this field's completed. We can head to the brewery field. Get that planted up. And since our neighbor here doesn't have his stuff planted yet, I'm just going to go right on through his field, so I don't have to go all the way back across. Works out good that way. Alright. Get this bad boy all folded out again. That sign's going down, because it's just in a bad place. I mean, they should have known better than to put that sign back there after I plowed it over the last time. Carl, how's it going? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing good. Alright, this is the field where we potentially miss a decent bit because I'm not fighting to get around that stuff. Let's see, show hide lines. Oh, not much, man. Just getting some fields planted. Getting everything taken care of. Trying to get some corn in the ground. We're probably actually gonna harvest this corn tonight. Should be pretty good, actually. I'd be proud with that if we could get to the point to harvest this tonight. We've only been streaming for an hour and 15 minutes, so we got plenty of time. I do have to work tomorrow, so I'm not going to be up too late, but got at least a good hour and a half left before I need to start getting ready for bed. What are you up to, Carl? Yeah, I'm on PC. Yeah, I've been playing Farm Sim on PC the last two versions of the game. I played 17, believe it or not, on Xbox. All right, Canadian Cowboy. So, when you're mixing TMR in one of the actual mixers, it'll show on your like F1 help menu or just your help menu that comes on the top left side. It'll show you in there each fill type, so your straw, your silage, your hay. It'll show you little lines where you need to be in between. So once you put some straw in there, you can look at your help menu and it'll show you like, okay, you're in between the lines, so you don't need to add any more straw. Then you move on to the next one and go from there. Carl, I was playing 17 on, or maybe it was 19. But I had an Xbox One S. That's what I was playing on. And I thought it was awesome on Xbox. And then I watched a bunch of people who play it on YouTube on PC, and they were like, oh, it's so much better than console. You get options, so many more options for mods, and blah, blah, blah. So I built a PC, not specifically just for Farm Sim, but for other simulators as well. I used to do like iRacing and American Truck Sim. Also, what was the other one? I played Gold Rush for a while. It was alright. But now, since 22's came out, all I ever do is this. I record videos, and when I'm not recording videos, I play on my own personal game. Well, the same, he makes Windows, which runs PC as well, so he's technically getting my money still. But I mean, to each their own. Some people can't get a PC or have room for a PC. Yeah, see, that's how I started. I've played since 17. I actually started playing Farm Sim on the cell phone, and then got the Xbox, got it on Xbox to play. I appreciate it, Carl. All subs are appreciated. Yeah, I get you there. Don't want to double it. Well, Carl, thanks for the kind words, man. That means a lot. I do my best, or try to. I swear, no matter what I do with this camera, my head never fits in it. And I promise, I'm not that big-headed. It's just, I need a better camera with a wider angle. Sucks though, because I use my phone for Streamlabs to be able to go live and switch transitions, which I don't have a lot of scenes to transfer to and from. And I use my tablet for Sim Dashboard, so. Oh, nice. Hold on, guys. I got a phone call. Carl, you don't get to make money until you get 1,000 subscribers and have so many views. You have to have so many subscribers and so many viewers before you get ad revenue. So I haven't made a dime on YouTube yet, which is fine by me. I'm slowly growing. I'm getting there. I'm doing all right. We're actually growing pretty fast. If I'm at 200 subscribers by the end of February, I would be happy. And everybody's like, 200, that's such a small number. But when you start from 0, 200's a lot to me. You don't have to do that, Carl. You don't have to do that. I don't even think I can get like super chats and stuff yet. Yeah, Elias. That's exactly right. I just do it for fun. Of course, anybody who does YouTube videos hopes that one day, you know, they can make money from it. But to me, I'm just like, that's what keeps me into it is I'm out of seed. Doy. I'm not like madly obsessed with only making money. That's not my main goal. I mean, if you... Canadian Cowboy, thanks for the sub. If you feel like it, Carl, you can. I don't know how to tell you to do it, but I'm just saying you don't have to. It's not necessary. I just enjoy being in here talking to you guys. Okay, I need baby tractor. And I need to open this door. We need to get on out of here. I actually, I used to, Carl. I got seriously fed up with Twitch because of all the crap they started doing. The main reason I was live streaming on Twitch was because it was the only place left that you could listen to music and not get in trouble with the copyright strikes. But now you can't do that anymore. And a lot of the big streamers are even leaving Twitch. Yeah, I mean, to me, I feel no different. Like, you know, having it as a mod or having it in game doesn't really bother me either way. Because, I mean, it's still there. The only thing I liked more about the mod seasons is if you left your bales and stuff out in the rain, they would deteriorate. So you had to plan and stuff properly. We don't want to be driving on this stuff. Like, you didn't want to go out and bale hay if it was going to rain. And that's another thing I liked about the mod too, was with the mod, you could leave the grass out in the field and let it dry out and turn into hay. You didn't have to ted it. I mean, in real life, the way it works is you mow your grass, you ted it to spread it out so it can dry out faster. And I think that's how it should work in game. But I don't know why they don't do it that way. But who knows? Maybe someday they'll adjust it, change it to where that's how it works. But I do like that Seasons is base game. I also like that they give you the option to turn it off if you want to, because there's a lot of people who played, Farm Sim 19 without the Seasons mod. So they might not want to play with it in 22. I like it because it makes everything a little more difficult. Oh, nice, Carl. I only have 19 and 22 on my computer, but when my new computer gets here, I'm not even going to bother reinstalling 19. I just don't play it. I've played 22 constantly since it came out. Alright, we're a little off there. I'm going to relocate a little bit. Okay, that should be pretty good. Oh, of course it goes to the side. Okay. I didn't know it came to the side. So I did all that backing up for nothing. Hopefully this is enough seeds to finish us off. I don't want to fill it up too much because then I have to unload it and it won't go back in the seed silo in pallets. So that should go in. Might have to get in this tractor. Huh. It's not filling up. I wonder why it's not filling up. Oh, whoops. Xbox One is like a whole new life. Okay, so if I hit the button, that should be on seeds. Let's just get out and look at it then, I guess. Okay, makes sense. Way too far. It looked really good from where I was standing, or like where I was. There it goes. That ought to fill up. I haven't heard of anything. Now that doesn't mean that there's nothing coming out. Like I said, there's so many mods waiting to be testing right now that can't tell exactly what's coming. I watch DJ GoHam's videos all the time to see what mods are coming and what's in testing, and I haven't seen anything yet, but I do not think he's went all the way through the list yet either. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, Carl, I can too. Now, I wouldn't say I can make it. I can use the mod I have and do that. Hey, Wesley. Oh, you're good, Elias. It's fine. Sorry about that. Son, my son is in Texas right now, and he was FaceTiming us. Know why they couldn't have done it in 30 more minutes, but that's beyond me. But, I mean, he is my child, so I guess I gotta talk to him. What a good dad does. Are we not doing this now? What's the deal? Um, no, I don't, because I don't play anything from Epic. I don't even really use, I mean, I still have Steam, but I don't use it because I only play this game and I bought the Giants version. But no, Carl, I don't have the Epic's game launcher. I'll have to go to the bathroom. Oh, man. Alright. Oh! Sorry, car. Sorry. No, I've never liked Fortnite. Too much building in it for me. I played Call of Duty for a while, but after being stressed out at work all day, every day of the week, I just don't enjoy coming home and playing those fast-paced games. I like playing these games. That way I can sit down, relax, have a good time, talk to people when I'm streaming, do my videos, and just not have anything to worry about. It's just a lot calmer. Alright, this field's done. So before we take off and head to the other field, I'm going to go to the bathroom. What do you mean, Carl? Who said anything about cars? And can you join what? There's nothing to join. If you're talking about playing Farm Sim with me, I don't do multiplayer on this series. And a lot of the mods I have are not cross-compatible. Or, I mean, even if you were on PC, they don't work. The mods I have don't work in multiplayer. Just a couple of them, like Courseplay don't work in multiplayer. I can't think of any of the other ones. Oh, yeah, to hell with that car. I mean, he couldn't see this big-ass tractor driving down the road. Okay, we got our flashers on. Let's get our beacons on. Hopefully no red car will hit us again. How's that field of wheat coming, Bill? You getting her taken care of? Should be going pretty good, huh? Is that a full pallet? I think it is. I'm just gonna park here in the middle of the road. This is a heavy machine. That big tractor doesn't even want to stop. Nine. Probably not hauling that off till we have 18 of them. I like my women like I like my chicken with a little bit of fat on the end. Alright, we're gonna sneak through here. Pull this out. Hope nobody's coming this direction. Alright, last field going in. Let's get her done. Not too much, but not too little. Just enough to make me grin. Singing, roll on highway, roll on along, roll on daddy till you get back home. This planter is a bit overkill for this field, but all the other ones, not so much. Singing, roll on family, roll on through, roll on mama like I asked you to do. No Carl, I don't, cause I don't have, I don't play with anybody on Xbox anymore. Oh, nice, Bill. Well, who knows, Bill? Maybe we'll be harvesting our crops at the same time then. I mean, different times of the year, of course, but in game. You might be harvesting that wheat tonight, and I might be harvesting this corn tonight. Because this is the last field we got to plant, and then we can fast forward a little bit. It's actually 2:13 in game, so this day's almost over. By the way, everybody that's just sitting in the background, you know, lurking, not really talking too much, I appreciate you guys just as much as the people who are in here and talking. If you could, though, anybody who's just joined recently, y'all go ahead and hit the like button. It helps us out a bunch, and it's completely free. Carl, there is no way for you to play with me. I don't have any games that are compatible with Xbox on my computer, and like I said about Farm Sim, I do not have the ability to play multiplayer with you. At some point, maybe, when we get enough people that actually want to play, I might actually host a server. That way we could play with all the viewers and subscribers. But at this point in time, it's just not worth it for me to pay for that server every month, because we don't have enough people who would want to play. Roll on highway, roll on along, roll on daddy till you get back home. Roll on family, roll on through. The servers, just depending on how much room you get for mods, they generally run, like, I think for a 16 slot server, I think it's about $50 a month. John Deere Man, like your name? Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it, man. I was just gonna make my YouTube name John Deere Gamer, but somebody already has that YouTube name, so I had to add the random numbers behind it. But hope you're doing well. Welcome to the John Deere family. You must be related somehow. Okay, I'm gonna check the map, just make sure everything I own is planted. Okay, that's planted, 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 planted. It says this is planted with corn. Oh, it is, with dead corn. They really need to fix this. Like, I don't know if... I know they were supposedly supposed to fix the AI, or like the in-game PC players, like the computer players. I keep saying the AI, basically. They were supposed to fix it to where they actually did stuff with their fields, but I already had this game save started, so I don't know if that's affecting it. If that's why, like, maybe you're supposed to start a new game save. I'm just gonna return this stuff because I don't need to save that seed and fertilizer. We'll be using that same thing again next year. Hopefully we can afford to buy it next year. Probably gonna buy that seed tender though and pull it around with the truck. But I don't think we'll be able to buy it next year. Let's look at the map again. Let's make sure everything's 100% fertilized. Oh, it's not. So that whole trick doesn't work anymore. This field needs lime, so we can do that today before that stuff starts to grow. Alright, let's get this tractor back. We need to get the baby tractor, get a lime spreader, and go ahead and spread that field with some lime. Actually, I'm not going to worry about it this year. This year we'll just let it be what it is, because we don't have the money to be renting more stuff. We're probably going to have to sell our beer, even though I wanted to wait, because we're going to be hurting for money with the loan interest coming out. Alright, let's just pull this big boy up here in the corner. Reminds me too, I need to change my dirt settings to slow, because I think the tractors and stuff get way too dirty. Too fast. Like, I mean, that isn't bad for planting all day, but like the combine harvester will be ruined by the end of the day once we start combining. So we can sell the beer now, and then I'm going to use the tractor. I am going to go ahead and take the duals off of it, because we don't need them on there. There's no snow on the ground anymore. Just go wide tires with weights. Should all stay the same. Okay, let's go get our trailer. Singing, roll on family. Appreciate it, Carl. It means a lot, but you don't have to keep saying it. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but I'm glad you enjoy it, though. I really do. really am. I mean, that's the whole goal of why I do this stuff, is to make content for people that they'll enjoy. Singing, roll on family, roll on through, roll on mama like I asked you to do. Alright, car. That red car must not like me or something. Riding my ass again. Alright. Now he's just following me. Got a stalker on the loose. Alright, we're doing good on fuel. We can turn those annoying ass bastards off. Alright, let's get this thing backed up in here. Gosh. Freaking hate when you have the forklift on. Driving through the bushes with my tractor. Watch out, car, I'm coming through. Alright, here we go to the brewery. Let's go get this beer sold. Basket full of chicken and a big cold jug of sweet tea. The only way you can get those mods is on PC, and you basically have to go to like a third-party mod site to get them. Well, yeah, cowboy. I'm kind of disappointed because I already went through all the ones I have at home. So now I just have to pretend I'm drinking these in-game ones. Alright, this isn't going to be very much money, but better than nothing. So yeah, Carl, all you got to do is go to like Google and Google Fs22 mods, and it'll bring up a couple sites. You just got to be careful not to get any viruses. Yeah, it's an auto-load trailer, cowboy. Yeah, I get what you mean, Bill. One thing I like, one of the mods I've got that's only for PC, of course. So far, I don't see any reason it can't come to consoles, but It's an open cow pasture. So like I can place the cow pasture and then put, you know, like a decorative building in there. Cows will go in it, but they don't use it. Yeah, so there's $7,500. Yeah, Bill, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that is kind of annoying. What I really want is a mod to come out where you can place like an open cow pasture and those cows will roam all over the map unless you put a fence around. And then those cows will recognize the fence and they'll only stay inside the fenced area. Because then, like, you could build two pastures next to each other, and if you go through and open the gate, then they'll walk to the other pasture, and then you can shut them out. So you could, like, you know, move your animals realistically. Yeah, I think so. I can show you real quick, cowboy. Need to go to the garage. Oh, no, it's a Strotman. This one's in the mod hub. I'm not sure if it's for PC and console or just for PC only, but it's in the in-game mod hub. Okay, let's just check on the chickens before we fast forward any time. They're doing okay for now. So let's go to the next day. It's gonna rain today. I'm gonna go ahead and take this up to the chicken pen. Fill them up with some more food. I'm pretty sure the beer factory, yeah, it's still plenty good. It hasn't made any more beer though. Like I don't understand. Maybe it shuts down at nighttime. Could be a possible thing. It only runs during the daytime, which is realistic. I'm pretty sure most breweries in real life, though, run 24/7. This freaking truck is ridiculously loud. Thanks, Michael. It means a lot. Appreciate it, man. We certainly will. We certainly will. I love making the videos for you guys. I don't enjoy the editing so much, but it's just part of the game. You know, part of the YouTube deal. If you want to make videos, you can't just upload an unedited video. It'd be too long. But I appreciate the kind words, my friend. If you haven't done so yet, be sure to like the video. Helps us out a bunch, gets us into that algorithm a little bit better. Okay, chickens are full. Let's go move their eggs. I'm just gonna leave that truck there. Alright. No, you're not supposed to stack these, but in order to save space, I'm going to stack them. If you look on YouTube, Carl, there's a guy named Harris Heller. His channel name's Alpha Gaming. Search him up, check out some of his videos. That's where I learned how to do everything with streaming. But it's too lengthy of a process for me to sit here and tell you on stream. I know, Cowboy. It's the Jake break, but it's just, even when you're not stopping, it comes on. And it really, really gets on my nerves. Okay, so that's done. I just want to, no crops are going to be coming up yet, so we can go to another day. We gotta wait for the crops to come up one tier. There they are. Now we can take the 7R, put the fertilizer spreader on it. But again, we're gonna have to pull it into the workshop and put some different tires on it. Because we don't want to be driving over our crops with these wide tires. Hey. I think I got the Omicron. Sorry, guys. No, that's probably loud. I'm gonna fix the volume. There, that's better. Okay, so should be able to go here, go to this thing, customize it. Rear twin narrows. Michael, right now, the best thing you can do is, and I highly recommend them, go to Cyber Power PC. I just ordered a computer last night off of their website. So go to Cyber Power PC, and they have some pre-built ones there, and even if you want something different in that particular pre-built, you can customize what you want in it. So if you want more storage or anything like that, you can add that in there. It does change the price off of their base price, but right now it is definitely cheaper to buy a pre-built PC than it is to buy a than to build one. I built 2 of my own computers so far, and I really wanted to just buy the new NVIDIA series. I really wanted to buy one of those, but I wanted like a 3080, and I wanted to put it in my PC I have now. I didn't want to have to start all over. But I bought my whole computer that's from Cyber Power PC. Bought my whole computer from them for cheaper than I could buy the graphics card right now. So to me, that's definitely the way to go. Yeah, we had it in West Texas in 19, but it didn't benefit in any way. Like, you didn't, I think it did, but it just gave you like a stage of fertilizer. Like, I really wish that's one thing Giants would implement into their farm sim games is, you know, not that you'd have to water your fields every year, but if you have like a dry year or something, you have to find some way to irrigate your water. Like, even if you take like a fertilizer sprayer and clean it out and fill it full of water and then spray over your fields just to get by one year or something. I would really love to see that come to farm sim. I think it'd be great. That's like one of my top wish list things for Giants to do, is to add that water element. Which we are getting precision farming for Fs22 as a DLC, and maybe that's what's taking so long, is they're adding in different elements to it, maybe? I mean, one can hope, right? But we'll just kind of have to see. But I'm with you, man. I really wish they'd add some kind of water feature to the game. I also wish they'd make the prices of crap a little more realistic. Like, the equipment's okay. The repairs are a little expensive. Repainting is god-awful, which I don't know any farmer that ever repaints one of his tractors. But, like, the water prices, like, it shouldn't cost me $6,000 to fill up a trailer with water. What was another price that I was thinking of? There was something else I had in mind. Oh, paying AI workers. I don't know anybody who pays a worker $300 an hour to drive a tractor. No problem, Michael. I love to help where I can. I'm gonna forewarn you. There's nothing cheap about getting a PC. But the cool thing about Cyber Power PC is they have a deal with this financing firm, I guess. It's called a firm. So if you can't afford to spend the money all at once, you can finance your computer for 6 or 12 months, however you want to do it. So that was pretty nice. I financed mine just because I didn't want to spend that much money all at once. I could have waited till tax time and probably bought it outright, but I wanted to get it as soon as possible because I need a little bit better computer to be able to make better videos and stuff for you guys, and also to be able to play this game a little bit better, because I would like to turn the draw distance and everything off where everything's just already loaded in, but my graphics cards are not strong enough to handle that. So and also when I'm playing off screen, I'm just personal playing, and I like to play triple monitors. I've got 3 monitors in here. I've got, I think it's 32 inch, or no, 27, 3 27-inch 1920 by 1080 displays. So yeah, and my graphics card, it'll run it, but it's not pretty, I guess I should say. The game looks fine still, it just kind of stutters and stuff from time to time. Okay, this way. Got a lot of fertilizing to do. Should have just bought that seed tender. Yeah, no kidding, right, cowboy? I mean, I would drive a tractor every day anyway. I would love to have that job, but if I got paid $300 a day, I'd be driving to Kansas or something trying to find a farmer who needs some help. But like in the game though, it's not even a day, it's an hour. Like an hour can pass by in game and you're like, hired help $300. Jesus. And they're not that good. The AI workers are kind of shit. Excuse my French, but they are. Alright, let's go ahead and fill this bad boy back up before we head to another field. I'm going to do the small field first, just because it's closer to us and it'll be quick to get done. Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, I know there's ways you can make $300 a day, but you'd have to work for like a contracting crew, and you travel all over the country. Holy crap, man. We might not be able to afford to do all this, man. Oh yeah, what wheel did you get, cowboy? Alright, we're back. Had to throw some wood on the fire. I don't want to be cold tonight. Got us some water. Oh, Thrustmaster? I've heard they're pretty good. I have a Logitech G920, which is the Xbox version. Carl, potentially Saturday, but if not, it'll be next Wednesday. Just depends. Oh, I lied. We gotta go this way. I just said we're gonna do the small field first. Come on, dude. But I'm kind of basically going off how these streams kind of go to determine how much I'm actually gonna stream. So like tonight's been pretty good actually. I have no complaints about tonight's stream. Last Saturday I only streamed for about an hour because I had some things come up that I had to take care of. And we didn't do so good. But I'll probably try it again this Saturday. See how everything goes. And if we do good on Saturday, then I'll probably start streaming Wednesday and Saturday. The only problem I have with streaming on Wednesdays is I can't record a video for Thursday before the stream because then it'll be out of sync. Like, we'll get a lot done in the live stream and then the video on Thursday will be from the day before. So it's like, it wouldn't make any sense. So when I live stream on Wednesdays, since I stream basically till I go to bed, then I don't have time to edit a video for Thursday. Sometimes I come home from work and I try to throw one together and get it out that afternoon. But then if I do that, then I have to do the same thing on Friday to get a video out Friday. So I think, like, instead of throwing a video together and uploading it tomorrow, unless I get off early for some reason, I'm probably going to do a video tomorrow and then just schedule it for Friday. That way it'll be out there early Friday morning. Because the videos seem to get more views when they're published early in the morning instead of late in the afternoon. Makes no sense to me, but I'm no YouTube guru, so. Lean on me. Yeah. I don't know why this stuff's stripped, but it is. Yeah, we'll try, Carl. We'll just kind of have to see what's going on. I know my son's coming back from Texas on Saturday, so I am going to want to spend some time with him. I do miss the little guy. So I'll figure out what time he's going to be back. If it's later in the afternoon, I'll probably do like a midday stream or something. If it's going to be earlier in the morning, then I'll spend time with him and then do a nighttime stream on Saturday. We'll just have to see. But I definitely don't mind doing it. I mean, I like hanging out with you guys. Maybe I should have left that front end loader on here to have some weight. Holy crap, man. These freaking bees are on it. And I honestly think that we lose a lot of honey because I don't think they have a storage. So like if there's a pallet there all day, then I think that honey that they're producing all day just disappears. So we need to keep an eye on that. But we're going to have to sell some stuff pretty soon. We're back down to 11,000, so that loan interest is going to kill us. Appreciate it, Carl. Means a lot, man. Just out here doing our thing. Oops, I did it again. I don't know, we might get to harvest, we might not. We'll just have to see. I've already been streaming for 2 hours and 20 minutes and I'm getting kind of hungry. So we might just get these fertilized and call it a night. Still got this field and 2 more to fertilize. So it could be a while. Might actually have to sell something. Like sell that honey or the chicken eggs or something to be able to afford to buy more fertilizer. Could always just take out a little bit more on our loan. We just paid it down quite a bit in the last video. Carl, where I live, I don't have one close. I'd have to drive an hour to get Chick-fil-A. And all the restaurants in town are closed. They shut down at 8 o'clock. So it's going to have to be something in my house. Probably milk and a Pop-Tart. Kind of what I'm thinking. I'm probably going to hire a worker to finish this. And then we can get that trailer hooked to the truck. And call it a, like, haul something to sell. I'm gonna go check out the brewery real quick. See what it looks like. Yeah, it's got a little stored, but not much. Wish the pallets were 1,000-liter pallets instead of like 450 or whatever they are. But we won't be selling no beer right now. Ain't got enough of it to make it worth it. Oi. Excuse me, Mr. Pallet. I was walking there. Yeah, they're only 216 liters per pallet. So with 4 of them, that's almost 1,000 liters right there. Yeah, at the moment it is, Carl. I think everybody else is busy farming. I know Bill is, anyway. Alright, there shouldn't be anything else in there. Oh, I wanted that truck. Let's check on the eggs. Got another couple pallets. So that is 12 pallets of eggs. What's up, Elias? How you doing, man? I didn't think you was coming back. We're just moving some eggs. I don't really have anything we can sell, so I guess... I mean, not enough of anything to sell, so I guess we'll just borrow some more money. Now we're back to 350,000 in debt. Let's go ahead and crank the annoying beast here. Alright, that's all done. Get rid of that worker because it just costs me money. Turn this on, set an AB line, and then we'll have GPS. Carl, I think you're way too excited about somebody else talking. Now you don't feel so lonely? Here we go again on my own. Pay attention, genius. All right. Yeah, Bill. I don't like using the base game AI at all. I have two mods that I don't think you guys can get on console. One of them you can see on the right-hand side of the screen with that little blue thing on it, that blue top. That's auto drive, so you can create like roadways basically. It just records a track and you connect them all together, that way it can get everywhere on the map. So like I can send this guy to the next field or whatever if I have the track created. I don't think I do. But it basically does what the worker menu does by sending them to a job or whatever, but it's way better. They don't get stuck on stuff and all that stupid stuff. So and then the other one I use is course play. So it like, you know, creates a track for the field you want to do something on, and then you just set it off on that and it'll follow the path that it created or generated, and you don't have to worry about it. Like with harvesting and stuff, you can set it to do however many headlands you think you need. And it'll do the headlands first and then go down, up and down. It's pretty sweet. When we get to harvesting, it probably won't be in this stream, but when we get to harvesting, I can set up a harvester on course play, harvest in the field. Then I can set up an auger wagon on a tractor with auto drive, and it'll automatically go unload that combine when it gets close to full. And then once the auger wagon gets full, it'll dump it into our truck so we can haul it back to the farm. And I can set the truck up to automatically haul that stuff to the farm when it gets full. So technically I could do all of our harvest without having to do a thing other than set it up. Like if I wanted to watch TV or something and get the harvest done, I'd set it up on one field, let it go, come back and check on it, and you know, when that field's done, I'd have to go set it up on the next field, let it harvest that. And I mean, the whole time everything's just automated. I don't like doing it that way because I actually enjoy playing the game, but it does work out. Like if you have something else you need to do, like if you need to haul some cows to the cell barn or anything of that nature, it's awesome. You can set your harvesters and stuff up, and then you can go do whatever you need to do, and then when you come back, you can finish the harvest or just let them continue. I don't know what to do about the AI not planting their fields and stuff like they're supposed to. Like I did the contract on that field that has all the weeds in it right now. I did that contract hoping that it would cause the AI to actually recognize the field isn't taken care of and take care of it. But it hasn't worked yet. Man, I'm getting hungry. It's almost 9 o'clock. Jeez. Yeah, we got about 15 minutes of good hard work, and then I'm gonna have to call it a night. Once I start my new job, though, next week, the Wednesday streams can go a little bit later. Because with the new job, I don't have to be at work till 8 instead of 7. Which I'm so happy about. So happy. Yeah, I don't care so much for the in-game AI helper thing. I'll just use auto drive. But I don't think you guys can get it on console. Lovely. It's going to be a whopping 19 degrees. Elias, I go live 6:30, 6 or 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Mountain Time. Carl, you're going to have to quit spamming the chat, dude, or I'm going to have to time you out. What's up, YT? How's it going? Nice to see you in here again, man. You actually showed up like almost at the end of the stream this time. You missed it last time, and now you showed up at the end. How much snow am I supposed to get tomorrow? We might actually get a video out relatively early tomorrow if I get snowed out tomorrow. We'll just have to see. Let's check. Trying to check the weather, but my stupid weather app's being dumb. It's only calling for an inch here, but it'll probably be more than that where I work. So yeah, Elias, I think it depends on where you're at in Canada. You might actually be on the same time zone as me. Not 100% sure. It's alright, Carl. It's just when you spam the chat like that, if other people are talking, I won't be able to keep up with what they're saying. What you been up to today, GT? Anything fun? Or not so much? Also, on the next live stream, I'm going to put it to low latency mode. I hope that don't mess the stream up too much. But then it won't be such a delay from when the time you guys chat to the time I'm able to answer you back. You're in Ontario? I'm not. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to get that visual map in my head. Uh-oh. Looks like Deborah's kid got a hold of the cell phone and started typing random stuff. So is Ontario in Standard Mountain Time, Elias? I know, like, where is it? Freaking one of the guys I watch on YouTube, he lives in Canada, and he's on the same time zone as me, but I can't remember what he lives close to. It's not Edmonton. What is it? Calgary, maybe? Not 100% sure. What's up, Deborah? That's funny. My son's done that to me before. On a pretty big streamer's stream. And I got timed out because they thought I was spamming the chat. But we are focusing on getting our last couple fields taken care of. See that? $54 for like 5 minutes. Peas. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know what time that'd be for you. Well, I can figure it out. Real easy. Elias, what time is it where you're at now? Deborah, I don't know what you mean by peas. Oh, you're my biggest fan? I don't know about that. I think my 3-year-old would beg to differ. But I appreciate the kind words. Means a lot. I'm glad everybody's enjoying the content. It really makes me feel better to come into a live stream. So yeah, Elias, you're 2 hours ahead of me. So I would be streaming on Wednesdays at 8 o'clock your time. 8 p.m. But this Saturday, I don't know exactly what time I'm going to be streaming, so I can't tell you. But like I was saying, it means a lot to come into the live stream and have you guys tell me how much you enjoy the videos and stuff, because it just reaffirms that I'm doing a good job and it makes me want to keep going, so I appreciate it. Oh, okay, Bill. Yeah, so you guys are 2 hours ahead of me. That's not too bad. That explains why you guys tuned in at 6 o'clock, because you guys are already winding down for the evening. Alright, we're going to have to do a headland up here. Carl, it's 8:54 for me. 8:55 now, but yeah, once this field's fertilized, guys, we're probably going to call it there. Thanks, Deborah. Sounds good. Appreciate the kind words. Yeah, we're going to finish this field and call it a night, guys. We'll maybe see you back Saturday. Keep your eye out tomorrow for another vid on this series. Come in and do some harvesting. But I don't know. If I'm going to stream on Saturday, I might not want to harvest this tomorrow. Could probably get started. Sorry, Deborah, the chat's a little slow because there's a delay between stream and when I actually see your message. So if you think I'm ignoring you, I'm definitely not. Just takes me a while to actually see your chat. And it takes you guys a while to see when I actually answer because it's about 15 seconds behind. But we will try to be back on Saturday at a decent time. And we'll see what we get done tomorrow. If I get snowed out, I'm probably going to do a video or two. So we might not get to do the harvest on stream, but I'll try my best to make it to where we do the harvest on stream. Got one more pass after this one. By the way, guys, before you leave, if you haven't done so already, be sure to like the video. It'll help us out a bunch, and it'll help us have more people in here next time. But I appreciate you guys watching. It does mean a lot. And we will see you guys in the next one. Here we go. Almost there, and then it's over.